everyone. I hope you're all doing okay. I'm back with a new video. You can already see, I think also by the title by now, right? What I'm gonna do. I just got this one in, the Love Oracle of Eden. I already went through it a little bit, just checking on the cards if everything was okay, you know. But I really wanted to do a more in-depth flip through in that sense, first impressions, with you all guys. I've already been a fan of the publishers, of Abusua Pa, if I say this correctly. They first brought on the market the Tazama African Tarot, which I think a lot of you will know. It's an absolutely amazing deck. I really love it. Recently, they released a PDF about the ancestors of the cards. Let me pull this a little bit away for shadow things. Because, well, let me take it very quickly. It always comes in these beautiful bags, although the black one, you see everything on it. But that's fine, that's fine. So yeah, that's the box. Let me pull it a little bit aside. So in the run of the cards, when they came out, you just got a little bit about the card, you know. Let's go to the death card because it's here. You got the picture, the general meaning, the reverse, and an affirmation. Which, in all honesty, for me, it was enough. I know that some people had some reviews that was not okay, but in all honesty, I loved it. The only thing that I really wanted to know more about was the people itself, right? So when they talked about doing, that they were working on it, on a PDF, it was then, about the ancestors of the card, I got very excited. I think I kind of bugged them a little bit online about, is it already done? Is it already done? And they were very, very kind. I think, well, they sent me the PDF in advance before they actually put it on their website. So that was so sweet because, well, again, I was kind of bugging them. But they were very gracious about it. And again, they remembered the annoying me. So they sent it in advance to me. And I went through it very quickly through the PDF. And I was like, no, this needs to be in a book, you know. Especially when you're reading in that sense, because for me, this will definitely give this an extra layer, you know. So because of the beauty of it, I did have it printed myself. Of course, that's an option for everybody if you want to. I made it in this way because the format is like, how you call that? Landscape, right? Yes, landscape. And I think this what made it easier also for me in a sense of, well, putting... yeah, so here they go through the things and then they go about the cards. And again, I made it in this way. So, for example, let's go to the death. It has 2 pages. Sometimes that will go over to the next page, but yeah, you cannot really do anything about that. But in this case, you know, I can just pull it up, yeah, and read it like this, you know. This is why I also made a spiral bound. I thought it was a little bit easier because it is a hardcover, but again, you know, I thought this was a great way, and in all honesty, I really love it because it has gold accents like the sides and in the cards and on the back. I did wish that this was gold, but yeah, that might just be my OCD talking. So in here, you know, like I said, they talk about the ancestors on the card. Let's go very quickly back to death. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. I hope you can see this correctly. So you see here the person, and then it has a different background, right? So you can see where they took that picture from, which I think is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I really like that. And then they talk about, I hope you can see it at all. Then they talk about, you know, about that person, their history, what they know about it. So again, really am a fan of that. And I think especially in a black deck in our history, you know, I think a lot of my brothers and sisters will agree with me. It's the background of these ancestors, you know, that is really important to us. They are our ancestors. You have, of course, different kind of ancestors. You got your blood related ancestors, but I think I speak for most of us in that sense if I say it like that. We also just have our general African ancestors. They mean overall a lot to us. So yeah, that's about this deck. But again, I think this one is pretty well known in the community. I think I've showed it a few times also in my deck collection, of course. So yeah, this one definitely a big favorite. So in December, I think it was, or did they were supposed to ship in December, somewhere in November, December. They talked about, let me put this aside for now. They talked about the release of their new Love Oracle of Eden. And excuse me. I love to support Black creators and in the sense of publisher and creator, right? In the sense of decks, but I'm not a love reader in the sense of that I really have kind of, well, love kind of decks in that sense. So for a second I was like, yeah, is it something I'm gonna use? And I was like, no, it's them. They always have a great quality, you know, with this too. I'm gonna do it. If I really end up not using it, it will be more of a collector's piece maybe. But I want it, you know. And I don't regret it. You will see what I talk about when we go through it together. Because when I flipped through it very quickly just to see if everything was there, if everything was good, you know, I did see that the keywords are expensive enough, you know, to even use it for well, other reasons in that sense. However, let me open it already. It does state that, yeah, it is for love in that sense. But oh my God, look at the beautiful box. So let's flip it over. I mean, that is amazing, right? It's foil. I hope you can see that. And yeah, in the back, let's read that together. The Love Oracle of Eden is an oracle deck that encourages us to focus on love. Love with a capital L. Love for our partners, romantic interests, family, friends, ourselves, and other loved ones. A deck that encourages to seek ultimate harmony, meaning, and joy. Also to create a life of love, intention, and balance in one's relationship with others and themselves. The art by A.J. Hamilton, also known as the Talk Father, I hope I say that correct, is inspired by classical art, but reinvented to a more diverse and modern day composition. Each card has its unique value depicted in narratives of religion, mythology, history, and art. A beautiful collection of sensual, elegant, divine, feminine, and masculine visual poetry. Well, they talk about the publisher, Abusua, if I say that correct. I think it's the same as on the back of this one. But yeah, they are a great publisher. I really, really love them. With the first deck they brought out. So I had high hopes for this and they didn't disappoint. It opens a little bit differently, like this. I mean, come on. Okay, we're gonna take everything out. And then, I mean, look at the quality, right? I mean, you saw it with, or you might know, you know, with the Tazama African Tarot. I do have here a little flaw, but I might just fill that in with Sharpie or something. But, I mean, overall, a beautiful, sturdy deck. Let me put this here. No, I don't want to have the shadow. Okay, wait. Let me move along some things. Let me put that here. Because I got the lamp there, so I don't want to create a shadow, you know. Okay, let's look at the backs first. And the booklet. I mean, beautiful backs. We'll come back to that. Oh yeah, there was one extra card. It was about the symbols of the box, which is the tulip. I think we can see here. The blue iris. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Where is it? Okay. Is it maybe somewhere else or no? Okay, I'm not seeing it for now. The golden wings, we do see here in the back, you know. And the star, which of course is right smack in the middle. Okay, I'm really bugged now that I cannot find the iris. Well, maybe you see it. However, not the most important thing, but it's kind of nice that they talked about the symbolisms of the box, what they mean, especially as the love oracle of Eden, right? For example, the tulip. It says tulips stand for perfect and deep love. They're ideal to give to someone who you have a deep unconditional love for, whether it is your partner, children, parents, or siblings. As tulips bloom at the beginning of spring, they also have a meaning of rebirth, and since the Victorian era, tulips have been a symbol of charity. And the thing I love, I might be wrong, but I kind of feel that this is really influenced by the publishers of Abusua, if I say this correctly, because I think their main office is in the Netherlands. And well, tulips and Netherlands, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm a Dutchie, so I see that. I see that. But however, you know, I think it's nice that we get that extra card. The booklet, in all honesty, a little bit like the Tazama African Tarot, pretty simple. We have here a little word of the artist, or artist, multiple maybe, because I see her also, Angelica, my person is Arizona. Maybe we will read further. This is of the two people who are the owners and creators of Abusua, the publishing company, you know, which really promotes and tries to make that blackness, right, in oracle and tarot, like they did now. Okay, and then yeah, we go in the booklets. Okay, I did ask them. I sent them a little text on the DM of Instagram, because everything is in alphabetical order, you know, from here on out, except the first card. And I was like, okay, is that important? Am I missing something, right? And their answer was delightful, as simple, you know, it's our favorite card, so they put it first, which of course the best reason to do it. So yeah, you get a little bit about the meaning, you get like an affirmation, the picture of course, and that continues till the end. And that is then also the end of the booklet. And in all honesty, I think for an oracle, we don't really need more. Like I said, with the booklet of the tarot, I really didn't need more. I did love to find more about the ancestors. So when they really put that out there, I was already happy. But yeah, for oracle, again, you know, it's not... we don't really need more, right? It's about our intuition, how we tap into it. So... let me check. I'm going to stand up to see if we don't have glare, because, well, let me use this one for, I'm not spoiling it. The back is like rose petal, but the front is like gloss, which really brings out the photography almost. It almost feels like photography in that sense. So it's like a different thing on both sides. But because the front is glossy, let me check. Yeah, and I can zoom in maybe. Yes, so you can see the cards good. Okay, let me make room everywhere. Yes, I think this will do, right? Now you can have a good, picture of how this will look. So, okay, like I said, let me take the booklet. So maybe if you want to read some things. But in all honesty, for me, it's self-explanatory in that sense. The first card is sincerity, because like I said, it was their favorite, which I can totally see. It's really beautiful. Then we will go to abundance. I mean, amazing, right? I mean, I love it. I really do. That's the thing. Like I said, with the keywords, I felt like they're really expensive, and we can definitely use it for different kind of readings. I do feel that the pictures, they there's a sensuality, a passion, a romantic, yeah, red thread in that sense in the deck, yeah, in the pictures, right? But again, how you want to work with it is, of course, however you choose. Um, but yeah, abundance definitely in love, you know, because again, the theme is love. But I can also read that as just abundance, right? Um, but yes, very beautiful. I really like this. This card is Adore. Very beautiful as well. There's a softness in a different way than this, because this is soft too, but yeah, it has an extra layer, right? I like, yeah, sorry. Here, I like the dark green. I hope that the camera will translate that. There's this green kind of color in the background, which I really love. And this is then more sweet. But yeah, beautiful. Altruism. Okay, I needed to look up that word. Again, I'm a Dutch native in that sense. I needed to look up that word, and I need to find a word that will that will, how do you say that? That will work for me, because I understood the meaning. I just, yeah, maybe I need to do a reading to see if that will come through in that sense. But yeah, that was the only one that I was like, okay, I need to look up this word. But again, a very beautiful picture. And it made me understand by looking up the word, right? It was something about doing good for others, even if that's, well, costing yourself, right? Even if that might not always be so good for yourself. So I understood that this was almost like a halo thing, right? Like a human angel kind of thing. So yeah, I really love that. Here we have balance. I mean, you see the sword, and this is like, let me see. Yeah, it is like the scales, you know? So a little bit like justice in that sense, that balance, right? But again, you can go about that either which way you please, but I really love the art here. Consistency. I like, again, that duality, you know, of day and night. Even in her clothes, she has here like this dark turquoise green kind of dress, and here it's white. You got the sun, the moon, night, day. But yeah, depicted perfectly. I really love this. Create. Very beautiful. Kind of divinity, right? Up in the clouds. Also the halo kind of thing, almost, you know. Yep, really like it. This one blew me away the first time I saw it, which was only one time, but this was this morning I got it. Divinity. I mean, the spiral of angels. I mean, I don't know, there's something about this one that really attracted me directly. I flipped through the deck, like every card is here, everything is good, and with this one I really took a break. Well, also with this one, with the word, but that was more about, okay, what does this word mean? But yeah, this one had me stopping, you know, and really looking at it. And yeah, again, beautiful. I'm gonna say beautiful a lot. Empathy. I really like that too. I love that old style of yeah, apparently I don't know all these art styles, but for me it feels like that Renaissance, pre-Raphaelite kind of art, you know. And a lot of the times you see that only with white people, right? It's the only deck I will buy being okay that it's only white, because, well, that's the time of yeah, in Europe, you know. Black people were not really portrayed in that way, and I do like that art style. So the fact that I have it now in, well, a black deck, so to speak, right? I really, really love. I really, really love. And yeah, that's the fun part, because even though we have that, it also has that modern feel at the same time. So I think they did really an amazing job combining these two. Empower. I mean, wow. I love the different complexions, because both are definitely African in that sense, but one is really dark, the other one is a little bit lighter. Um, yeah, I really like that. I really like that. Evolve, very important. There's something going on here. Okay, 1 second, sorry, let me see it. It's like she's coming out of a cocoon. This kind of see-through thing, yeah, that she's breaking out of a cocoon. I mean, that is amazing. Evolving, right? You evolve like the caterpillar evolving into a butterfly. Oh yeah, I like that. That's very beautiful. Explore. I mean, she's in this split, but also with the broomstick, you know. And again, that background, those colors in that background, they're amazing. I really like this. I already knew, but yeah, because I'm not really a love kind of deck person in that sense. I mean, that sounds all weird, but I didn't know how I would feel about this. But again, I wanted to support. They have this after their first deck. Yeah, I mean, they hit that right out of the park, right? I mean, great quality, great deck. So I knew it was gonna be good, but I thought, well, maybe it's not something I might use all the time, you know. But oh, I'm so gonna. I'm so gonna. I think even if I'm not doing love readings, yeah, even for self-love, I think they mentioned it too on the back of the box, right? This could be amazing. This could really be amazing. Look at Faith. I mean, she's beautiful. She really is. Forgiveness. Really powerful. I noticed this one too when I was flipping, you know? Very, very beautiful. Sorry. Fulfillment. Yeah. The baby breastfeeding, you know, I mean, yeah. And again, the background. I'm loving these backgrounds. Don't get me wrong, I love the models too, but I like the backgrounds. Guidance. Very beautiful. Very elegant. Harmony. Again, very beautiful. I'm going to keep saying beautiful. I'm really loving this deck. Heal. This one too. Directly noticed it. Oh my god. Really, really love this one. Yeah, wow. Later on, we will shuffle. This is why I wanted to do the walkthrough, so I could shuffle. And we will pull a card and see the booklet, you know, what it says. Individuality. I love that. I mean, she's tattoos all over, you know, with the skull. And what is that? Oh, yeah, okay. A lot going on, even though not much going on, but still a lot going on. I think it's beautiful again. The feathers on the ankles kind of remind me now of the Wakanda Forever movie. I don't think they meant it that way. Well, maybe they did. I don't know. But I think that's awesome. Inspire. I mean, look at the little dude or girl. I don't know. The white afros. I mean, I'm sorry. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I'm going to keep saying that. Very amazing. Intimacy. Again, that background. I'm really liking these colors. I'm sorry. Joy. Absolutely amazing. I love the full figured three ladies, you know. It's like they're really in their elements. They don't give a F, you know what I mean? I really love that. This really shows me joy, yeah. Love, of course. Very beautiful. Again, these colors. Oh, I hope they translate on the camera. With all the yeah, very beautiful. And this would also, because you only see the one person, like I said, this would be great for self-love, right? Very beautiful. Loyalty, very important. I love the combination, you know. Woman, man, yeah, the loyalty we need to have towards each other. Again, very beautiful. It gives me a little bit of Garden of Eden kind of vibes. Oh yeah, of course, Love Oracle of Eden, come on. Okay, that was kind of on the nose. Nurture, again, very beautiful. And I'm gonna keep saying it, yeah, that background, oh my god. I really like these colors. I mean, in her hand, let me check, because I don't know what's in her hand here, what she's holding between it, but I'll make a picture later and blow it up. Openness is one of the first cards I saw when they promoted the deck. I was like, oh yes, oh yes. Again, the background, oh my gosh, it does it for me. Again, don't get me wrong, I love the models portrayed, you know, but oh my god, that painting background, I think it's beautiful. Passion. Very nice. Wait, I see something and I want, yes, I don't know if you can see it, but I think the backgrounds are the same here, or very, very similar. Because we got here the tree, and here, yeah, the water is a little bit different, I think, but it almost looks like the same background. Oh, I like that, but this one is more popping because of, well, the color, the light, you know, and here it's a little bit darker and the color is more on them, right? Oh, I like that. I'm sorry, let me leave a little bit of space between them. So yeah, this was passion. Patience. Do I really need to say it again in the background? I like him too. Almost like a wise elder almost, yeah. Presence. Oh, and she has presence. Even though that's a darker card, you can still, she's still popping out some way, somehow. I think it's very beautiful. Pride on the unicorn. Not really a unicorn person, but it will do, it will do. I did see it when I flipped through. I think it was one of my least favorite cards because I do feel like the unicorn doesn't really belong in this world, but hey, it will do, it will do. Protect. I mean, she's fierce. She's beautiful. Again, oi. Oh, I really like this deck. I really do. I'm glad I got it. Reflect. I think again the tree is right, or am I crazy? Maybe I'm a little bit crazy. Okay. Respite. And I love that we see more, you know. I think this one too, and later on too, we see some Asian influences. And we got black, white, yeah. I think this is a beautiful example of diversity is possible, you know. Sacred, again, very beautiful. I do see that background coming back, but yeah, a little bit different every time. I like that. Self-care, very important. And I love that even in self-care, we do see somebody caring also for another. I think that is important too, right? Even in self-care, we talk about, well, caring for ourselves, very on the nose again. And at the same time, yeah, helping others and caring for others, yeah, it's also a great feeling for ourselves. It always feels like that fulfilling. It always gives me a fulfilling kind of feeling. So I really like the depiction then with self-care. Sensuality. I mean, she's beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Serenity. Again. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this deck. Surrender. Very powerful picture. Yeah, what may be, you know? I definitely see that surrender, but with a fierceness almost, the position, you know? Yeah. Tenderness. I really like this. I saw this too. It stood out when I flipped through. I mean, all in war attire almost, you know, and then yeah, that tenderness for the child, right? Beautiful depiction, beautiful. And again, I love these colors. Trust. It's like a bow and arrow thing going on, right? Yeah, that's a lot of trust. Truth. Again, an Asian model. And I really love this card. I hope you can see it correctly. But yes, I think it's very beautiful. Unity. What am I looking at? Ah, yeah, okay. They holding up the world almost, yeah. And yeah, they stick together at a unity. You see in the different complexions. Oh my God, you can put so much into this, right? Uplift. Oh, very important. Again, I love the diversity. Vulnerability. Again, very beautiful. I mean, all her harness here is off, yeah. And then you got the doves. You see she's holding the helmet, so yeah, she's showing vulnerability, right? By yeah, taking that off. And I think when we talk about taking that not too literal, but when we take our harness off, right? When we lower our walls and our defenses, we become more vulnerable. I really like this. And the last one is wisdom. Yes. I was a little bit, I was interested in how they shuffle, because in all honesty, I'm not a card snob. At least not when I love a deck, I don't care. Because this is like that rose petally, but this is like glossy almost. Okay, let's do first like this. Oh yes. Because they're new, they might clump a little bit, but not too much. I think they have a great shuffle. Okay, let's try this. So we can get some, yes. Oh yeah, That's a good shuffle. That is a good shuffle. We like that. Ooh, see, this is where you go wrong, right? Maybe not bridge. But again, they're new. They will be worked in, right? Okay, let's pull one card for us all, and then we will read the booklet too, you know? Ah, the joy one. I love that. That's a good card to get. Okay, let's see. I hope I'm in the frame correctly. Let me read to you what joy tells us. Okay. Joy. To encourage happiness and great pleasure. Wait, because the ribbon is right there. Subjects dance in a cloudwise motion to symbolize the continuation of time, their movement and expression of their inner glow, as within, so without. Joy is a part of humanity's innate essence and doesn't rely on external sources. Your joy cannot be taken without your consent, and it's at your spirit's discretion as to if, when, where, and how your joy exudes. Feeling disconnected from joy could be an indication your outer world is too loud. To reconnect, to go inward and become reacquainted with your own energy. And then you have a little affirmation. Joy is the essence of my being. So, like I said, it's a little bit, but it gives enough, right? I mean, you see here we have a little bit more than joy, but in all honesty, I don't like it too much. It depends, yeah. But if you need the booklet, yeah, to read an oracle card, I'm already a little bit But again, that's me, right? That's me. However, if you get a booklet, yeah, and you need to read 6 pages, yeah, so to speak, to get the essence of the card, I'm also like, Sometimes you just want that, especially with oracle, I think, yeah. Just give me the insight, the real meaning. I don't need everything around it. Just give me that precise, you know. And I think this does that great. So yes, this was, let me put things a little bit aside. All right, let's put this one here. So yeah, again, this is the Love Oracle of Eden. Yeah, I think, again, a beautiful deck. I have absolutely zero regrets. I can use this definitely for love, but I know already I can use this also in other areas of reading, you know. I love the quality. I mean, I think with the Tazama African Tarot, they definitely already set a standard, you know. So I really like that. And this one, again, it didn't... yeah, how do you say that? It's like it met expectations. Let me put it like this. I will put all their socials down below in the description, also where you can get the oracle. I'm not one that often says, oh, you need to get it, you know. This one, if you have the means, of course, don't go overboard. We have seen with the Tazama African Tarot till today, it's still available, so they don't go anywhere. Take your time if you need to, you know. But yeah, this one is definitely worth to invest in, because again, it's like I said, even though it says Love Oracle, and if it's really only into, well, the love aspect, we could say, well, yeah, is it gonna be worth it for your collection? But you can definitely branch out with this. So again, my opinion, but yeah, it might be worth it, you know. Especially, I think for me, it was really important to support, you know, a Black-owned business. Not gonna lie, the fact that they're in the Netherlands, yeah, makes me kind of smile a little bit extra, because it's like the perfect combination of who I am. So that always makes me happy. But again, they have such good quality. Their customer service is always on point. There was, for example, a delay in shipping because, well, China and all that, and COVID and all that, and they were every time, I think 2 times they informed us. The first time that it would be delayed, the second time, yeah, that it was already there, but they needed to get it out of customs. And then the third email was like, here was your tracking code. And I think it was like roughly a month. Yeah, I think a month, yeah, that we actually had a delay in shipping. But again, their customer service is always on point, which is very important to me. I recently, well, am still in, and I really hate that because it's also a Black-owned business, and I did pre-order an Oracle and Tarot deck, and there's absolutely zero communication. And I'm not the only one. Other people who spend money there, they keep trying to contact this person, and there's zero response. And in all honesty, I don't give a rat's ass which color you are then. If you cannot communicate with your customers, yeah, you're not going to get me back. I'm still waiting for my decks because I bought 2 there, an Oracle and a Tarot. But I don't care whatever they publish afterwards. Yeah, I will not go there. I really, really love to support my brothers and sisters around the world. Yeah, because I think it's very important that we see ourselves in these decks. I mean, it's one of the reasons I made mine, and I think my last recommendation or walkthrough and recommendation in that sense was this one from brother Wayne Rodney. I mean, this is mass market, but still it was indie at some point. I didn't even know. I found out after it was mass market. Anyway, great deck, I love to support that. This is not really my art style, but there was something about it that made me want to buy it, and in all honesty, because I wanted to support this brother. So I will always do that. Like I said, this one gave me thought like, hey, but it ain't really my style, right? My normal style. I will make an exception. Even with this one, I told you, well, I'm not really a love reader. Am I gonna use it? Well, you know what? I want to support a Black-owned business. So I will go out of my way to do that. And at the same time, yeah, like I said, I really have a bad experience right now. And I don't want to go into it because it pisses me off. I'm sorry. Anyway, this one, absolutely worth it. Quality, customer service, what you actually get. Again, I love this company, this production company, Abusua. Okay, I really always need to think about that. But again, sorry. I will put all their socials and the website where you can get it in the description. Some new videos are coming out. I've been a little bit quiet because really I've been knee deep into the Kickstarter and the backer kit, and this is all stuff I need to learn. So please give me a little bit of a break for the Alkebalan Tarot, This is all new to me. I'm really following a crash course here, and I'm learning by doing. So there we are. But again, some new videos will come out. I did want to do this one because, again, I want to shuffle my deck and use it. So that's that. Again, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all soon. Well, click that subscribe button and that bell thing, that gives you the notifications when a new video comes out. Again, I want to thank you all. I hope you all have a fabulous day and a great weekend, because weekend is coming. And I will hope to see you all soon. Okay, thank you very much, people. Bye-bye.